Let's chat about the 4-month sleep regression and how you can support your child through it. I'm sure you've all heard of the dreaded 4-month sleep regression, but do not let this scare you. Your little one is actually progressing. They are developing, their sleep cycles are maturing and becoming more adult-like. A lot is happening in your little one during this phase, which may temporarily disrupt their sleep. But see this as a progression because they are actually developing. Their sleep cycles are maturing, they are learning new skills, they're going through a growth spurt, so your little one is actually making progress. So what's actually happening in your little one during this phase? At around 4 months old, your little one is undergoing a significant change in their sleep cycles. Now, in my newborn video, I talked about the difference between a newborn sleep cycle and an older infant or an adult-like sleep cycles. Newborns go through 2 stages in their sleep cycle: REM sleep or active sleep, and NREM sleep, quiet sleep. At around 3.5 to 4.5 months old, they then transition into a more adult-like sleep cycles, containing more stages. Stage 1, drowsiness. Stage 2, light sleep. Stage 3, deeper sleep. And stage 4, deep sleep. And they also go through REM sleep, which is where dreaming occurs. These changes can affect their ability to transition between sleep cycles smoothly. Therefore, you may start to see shortened naps or frequent night wakings, which is totally normal during this phase. So going through so many developmental milestones and changes, such as learning how to roll, or how to reach for things and grab things, cooing, teething for some little ones, smiling, holding their head up, and following objects that are moving. These milestones can also affect their sleep temporarily as they try to practice these skills when it is time to sleep. Around this age, your little one is also becoming more aware of their surroundings and more awake to the world. This is when we often find that your little one starts to get distracted during feeds. Therefore, reverse cycling can often occur at around this age, where your little one only snacks during the day and feeds more in the night, which we would like to avoid. If you're starting to see your little one only snack during the day due to distractions, go in a quiet room away from all of the stimuli and dim the lights so there's no distractions around. At around this age, your little one is also going through a rapid growth spurt. This is where babies experience a significant increase in their physical and developmental progress. People often think that growth spurts make their babies sleep poorly for months. This is simply untrue. Growth spurts actually make babies eat and sleep more for 3 to 7 days. Your baby may need extra calories from more nursing or larger bottles, but they don't need to be fed every hour or 2 all night long. And remember, growth spurts only last up to a week, not months. So what are the signs of the 4-month sleep regression? Number 1, frequent night wakings. If your little one was previously able to have longer stretches in the night and all of a sudden they are waking more frequently, this could be a sign of the 4-month sleep regression. Number 2, difficulty falling asleep, whether that's nap time or bedtime. This can be quite common during the 4-month sleep regression. Number 3, short naps. Your little one's sleep patterns might become more irregular and sleep cycles may become shorter, which means they may spend more time in light sleep. Number 4, increased fussiness or clinginess. This is normal for your little one going through developmental changes. It is important to note that not all babies experience the same level of disruption in their sleep. Babies are all individuals and their response to changes may vary widely. So when your little one is nearing 4 months old, please do not stress. Their sleep may not be disrupted as much, or they may adjust to these changes quickly. On the other hand, some babies' sleep may be disrupted a bit more than other babies. They might have difficulty falling asleep or may have more frequent night wakings. But if this is your baby, do not freak out. There are ways that you can support your little one through this. So how can you support your child through the 4-month sleep regression? Number 1, create a calm and conducive sleep environment for your little one. Think dark. If you haven't invested in a blackout blind yet, I would suggest to do so. Use white noise to block out any external noise that may actually wake them up. And it's a great tool to encourage the continuation of sleep, and it calms your little one. And keep the temperature between 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. Number 2, be consistent with your settling technique and meet your little one where they are developmentally. Number 3, keep their calories up to support their growing bodies. Number 4, practice their new skills during awake times, so then it's not as exciting to practice them when it is time for sleep. Number 5, be patient and flexible. I know this phase can be quite tricky and exhausting, but remember that your little one is going through some big changes. You might need to adjust their routine throughout the day, especially if they are taking short naps. Number 6, practice falling asleep independently. Research shows that babies who can fall asleep independently are better at re-establishing their sleep during night wakings. This means that they might have an easier time navigating sleep disruptions. Remember, when it gets really rough, this is only a phase. Your baby will get there. They just need your love and support during this tricky phase. Stay consistent with your approach and follow your little one's lead. Implementing these tips can help your little one go through it well. But remember, if it has been months and your bub's sleep hasn't improved, there is help available. I actually have a 3 to 4 month sleep guide specifically to help you navigate the 4-month sleep regression. It'll take you through step by step how to approach your little one's night wakings while still being responsive to them. It will also give you all the tools that you need to help your little one practice falling asleep independently. If you would prefer a one-on-one consultation and support, I also have options available. Click on the link below to find out more.